It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the New Orleans Saints and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They start the drive with Cook. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They run it again with Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. A surprising move here on the defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Hill. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Hill on 1st down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
just keeping the play alive. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Hill now to throw. Open man is the tight end Troutman. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Slot man moves right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Third and long. It's Hill. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long. Kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
On 4th down, Hill. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the shutout, at least for now, is still intact. Great job by the defense after, Charles, last time this crew was out here, remember, they gambled in their own territory, didn't get it. But the defense held, gave up no points.
Oh, Brandon, sometimes it all just comes together, and I think the head coach senses it today. His defense, they're absolutely on fire. It doesn't matter where the ball is on the field. When that defense trots out there, no one's moving it, no one's scoring, and he's playing to it right now.
Well, that group's chasing a shutout. Teammates here on the offensive side going to try to provide a touchdown and gain the momentum even more on this series. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Allen going to throw. He finds his man complete. That's McKenzie. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. He is putting on a show in this 2nd quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless 1st half. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Hill under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Hill firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. After the sack on 1st down, Allen. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Allen now on 1st down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Allen. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
That one goes for 36 yards. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Now Hill looking to throw on first. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Here's Cook again. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cook up the gut. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. New Orleans adding some depth to the secondary. They've got 6 DBs out there now for 3rd. Allen now looks to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Allen. In trouble, and he's taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
He's got a man, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 39. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's complete to Cook. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 17-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 4. to the air. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bills have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. On the move past the 40. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. On first down, Hill. Forced out to his left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
That fourth quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. To throw is Hill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. Big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
On the jump. Check that, street.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And we'll get this up just shy of the 30. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Burt sets up to throw it. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 38-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 32-yard line. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He's got McBride here over the middle. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. Here's Hurts. He rifles one that's intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, and this one too low.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw is Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. 6-0 our score after 1.
At the end of the first quarter, with the score Eagles 6, Cardinals nothing.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Shotgun now for Murray. Out left to Anderson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their own 12-yard line.
He'll start with a handoff to Sanders.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
93 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. They'll send Brown in motion right. Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Sanders.
is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Cardinals, nothing. Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready.
And he works free. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Here's Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run here with Connor. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner taking it in from a yard out. And the Cards are back within a score.
So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Hurts.
He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
60 Vikings. 79 Broncos.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
They'll run with Sanders. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Murray now. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have...